This is how I added 200 kg to my squat bench deadlift total in a matter of 2 years. Before I blew up, I didn't stick to any program, I just did my own thing. I was trying to do some push-pull leg split, working out 7 days a week. And it was working, but it didn't really blow up. So the way I blew it up was I started my first ever power building program. And the key is you must stick to the program. Listen to Rich Piana. I ran Jeff Nifford's power building program, the first and the second phase, and I ran Johnny Candido's program twice. The biggest thing that I took away from those programs, and the biggest things that helped me increase my bench and my squat mostly, was to stick to around 10 reps. Everybody will tell you you're powerlifting, don't do more than 5 reps. And everything above 5 reps is cardio. But the biggest factor that increased my lifts was doing more reps. When I started my first powerlifting program, I bought a cheap pair of knee sleeves and a cheap belt. I also switched from high bar to low bar, and in 2 weeks I went from 130 kilo to 150 kilo. With the wrist wraps, you can buy some cheap ones from Amazon for like $5. You don't need the expensive SBD ones or any other branded ones. All the ones from your fitness influencers are essentially the same. They're worth about $5. But if you want to support your favorite fitness influencer, go buy their $20, $30 shit. So mostly if you are just focusing on trying to increase your bench, you want to bulk. So definitely increase those calories. Just eat as much as you can and then eat some more. Mainly you want to prioritize your lifting. So I was also skating a lot at the time, and I noticed that I got a lot of injuries from skating. So I decided for 3 months I'm not gonna skate anymore. I'll just focus on powerlifting, and that's what I did. I did some running on the side to get my cardio up. Don't forget your cardio, but try to minimize injuries and get the most time in the gym as you can get. That being said, don't just take 2 or 3 hours in the gym. That's pretty unnecessary. But stay injury free and push yourself hard in the gym. Don't get your hopes up and think it's gonna be easy. You need to put a lot of effort in, go to failure, stick to the program, and the gains will naturally come. So lastly, I changed my technique a little bit. So I went from squatting and deadlifting with a really straight back to a more rounded upper back position. This helped me get more stable and more tight. And with benching, I increased my grip width from like from having it very narrow, just like a close grip bench press all the time, to index finger on the rings. If there are only 2 things that you remember from this video, it would be stick to the program and put as much effort in as possible. Grind, grind, grind. Get those RPE 9s. Just because it gets difficult doesn't mean it's too hard. If you're watching this, you're probably a beginner, so don't think you're overtraining. Having muscle soreness is normal. Just keep going at it and just give it your all every time you're in the gym. See you next time.